I mean, a ballistic awesome is, again, heresy of the highest magnitude. But that shit's right up my alley. I don't... Is there a ballistic variant of the awesome? Now I'm genuinely curious. I don't think there is. At least not in that configuration. But it seems like somebody would have had that idea by now. Like, I'm just imagining either 4 Gauss rifles, or, alternately, give me 4 AC-10s, and I'll just go out there like the world's most heretical rifleman, just laying the hurt on dudes. Alright, let's see the state of the mechs. Everything looking good so far. Everything is looking good so far. So, let us hit the contracts. Take this next mission. We'll take the salvage once again, because, I mean, if they're gonna be throwing Lost Tech at us, then I want as many salvage picks as I can get. 4 AC-10s is an annihilator. It is! But... you say that like it's a bad thing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This time around, we're gonna take out the Victor. We haven't tried the Dragon Slayer yet. I am anxious to take it for a spin. I want to see how it performs. So we'll keep the rest of the Lance the same as, and we'll go in with this Victor and see how it does. So for those of you that don't know, the Dragon Slayer has double heat sinks, it has endo. We rearranged the configuration a little bit, but its primary damage dealers are coming from a Gauss rifle, PPCs, and some SRM6s. So, I'm anxious to see if it's as good as it looks on paper. I'm hoping that this is not a paper Victor, but we will see. How about 4 burst fire AC-10s? Yeah? Or, if the rapid fire AC-10s were better, I'd go with the rapid fires too. Unfortunately, we've already discussed that, but the rapid fires are not really worth it, because even though they fire faster, they do about half as much damage, and you don't get any additional ammo, so you're actually getting half as much damage per ammo bin. The 11R is a 3133 variant with 1 light Gauss, LRMs, and 1 ER, or 1 medium laser ER. Also stealth armor? What? What the hell were they smoking when they decided putting stealth armor on an awesome was worth it? Alright, let's see. The PPC is gonna be on 1. We'll leave the Gauss on 2. The medium lasers, we'll do this. There we go. That'll work.
They want us to stomp out this sect.
Locate and kill the target. Can do.
Let's get this over quickly. All of these zealots are making me uneasy.
It's the Ill Clan era, what do you expect? I mean, that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. I'm just like... So, okay, in gameplay terms, I can see the use of stealth armor on an awesome. But in terms of, like, the setting and the logic of Battletech, like, the expenditure to put stealth armor on an awesome is so high, and for so very little benefit. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Contact where? Like, I saw the arrow, but I don't see the contact. Oh, there it is.
Contact enemy vehicle. No doubt about it, Commander. Our targets are once again using mechs equipped with Star League era Lost Tech, as if it were a Resurrections itself. We best launch ourselves.
Mother. Oh god! Holy shit! I just fell off a cliff, Chad. I just fell off a cliff and I am surrounded by enemies. Oh no, this might have been really bad. Holy shit. We have a big fucking problem right now, Chad. I just fucked up royally. I just royally fucked up.
Target destroyed.
New target champion.
Hit all the buttons.
Target acquired.
Please kill the SRM carrier before it kills one of you doofuses.
Coordinating our attack.
Okay, that could have gone a whole lot worse.
Target acquired.
You're all mine now.
Target destroyed.
Given how all that just went down, it could have gone a whole lot worse. Son of a bitch.
Affirmative. Tango down.
Incoming missile.
Son of a bitch.
Coordinating on target's ID.
Target highlighted.
Oh, it's a Highlander. It's the first Highlander of the campaign, Chet.
Taking heavy damage. Requesting support. I'm in the clear. Engage that mech.
I'm gonna take this guy apart if I can. I want a Highlander. God, those legs are durable. Those are some durable legs. Do not core him.
Target. Nicely done.
I don't want you to core
That's
him.
as much as we can do here, Commander. Whitby
Okay,
doesn't appear
well
to
there
be
we
here.
go.
We're still no closer to. Hold on. Something's
Oh no,
interfering
head cap
with
and
our
salvage
comms.
doesn't work on this scientifics because the salvage picks is based on how much of the mech is left. So with how much the Capellans do not like us, the only chance that we have of getting that Highlander without paying through the nose for it is basically to take its arms and legs off.
Be a good dog and go back to your masters. Inform them that their time has come, for soon they will bow to me.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
However,
Target received. Engaging.
I have no problem trying to headshot a Kentaro.
Over here. I'm losing armor.
Well, don't lose armor then, Bubba. Serini. If you're losing armor, the simple solution to that problem is not to lose armor.
Target acquired.
Group target acknowledged.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. We're taking too much damage here.
Target updated.
I could stick around and fight, but none of this salvage is going to be worth it.
Enemy destroyed. Watch out, that mech's going critical.
Oh. Well, looks like he's breakdancing too. Alright. If you don't mind sanitizing these fucking VTOLs, that would be great. Kentaro was fairly rare. I disagree. At least in this game, it's not very rare. Not in my experience, anyway. I know in the setting they're pretty rare,
Is
but
not going to like that. We'll extract you now, Commander. Unfortunately, our business with these zealots is not over yet.
oh, it's never over, Rihanna. The thing about zealots is, if there are any left alive, your business is never over. Just ask the Blakists. Blakists can tell you all about how long zealots can hold a grudge. Oh yeah, baby. But look at that. Even, look at this, okay? This is a royal Highlander, okay? This is not just a Highlander. This is a royal Highlander. And even with all of our salvage picks, and even with it having no left or no right torso, no arms, and no legs, they still want. We're gonna have to spend half of our money. We would have to spend half of our remaining funds. We get nothing on this mission. We would get nothing and lose 6 million sea bells on this mission if we take this Highlander. But goddamn, the Royal Highlander? Nah. What else do we have? Because I was thinking this might have been a Royal Black Knight, but it isn't. It's just a regular one. The Kintaro has Pharaoh? What else is in the salvage? Because there's not actually that much good stuff in the part salvage. It's just the mech salvage. You only live once, do it. I mean, we may have to clean house. I may have to clean out the cargo hold a little bit. But, God, to pass up a Royal Highlander that even has its engine core intact and still has some of the equipment intact, like, I would be an idiot to leave this thing behind. Chat, we might be going bankrupt in the future. We might be going bankrupt in the very near future. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, we're down to 8 million sea bills. And sadly, the worst part is, we can't even rebuild this fucking thing either. We gotta immediately put it into cold storage because we don't have the money to rebuild it right now. Like, we got all these mechs that I want to rebuild, but right now we're just eking by. But with that being said, the Dragon Slayer performed outstanding. I'm a little disappointed that the Orion lost an arm, but it happens. Again, I made a boo-boo and I jumped off a cliff on accident, and our people took a beating as a result. Can we fully repair? We can. Okay, so that's gonna cost us $500,000 in 20 days, but I think it's worth it. Orion's a good durable machine. So, we need to consider how we're gonna make more money in the near future and keep the company afloat. And I'm already seeing some ways to do that. Because already we've got a Wolverine 6K. We could strip this down and sell it. I mean, I like Wolverines, but we're moving past them. Plus, we have the hero Wolverine. I like a Raven, but again, outside of infiltration missions, it's not super useful. The longbow is up for sale once we get to an industrial zone. And I could sell the Charger. I mean, I like Chargers, but we're just not using it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. For right now, we still got some money, so we're not in desperate need of funds just yet. We're broke IRL and in the game. Yeah, but you know, again, money exists to be spent. You don't, like, that's the thing, and for everybody, like, if you've never really understood the you can't take it with you mindset, like, that's the whole thing. You have these people that, like, millionaires and billionaires that have all of this money that they could never realistically spend in their lifetime, and it's like, why? What's the point of having all that money? If you do nothing with it and you just sit on it, why have all that money? And it's kind of the same thing. Like, we started the stream with, like, 40 million sea bills. We're down to less than 10. But look at all the cool shit we picked up in the meantime. Look at all the cool mechs and salvage and all this other stuff that we were able to pick up with that, you know, 30 plus million that we spent. So to me, that was money well spent. It's absolutely worth it. But let's see. I want to make sure that we are repairing the mechs that we need to repair. We are. Good deal. Alright, so let's get underway and let's hit up this next mission. Which, I mean, this mission chain all by itself, I am loving it. I am loving this this mission chain because they are throwing all kinds of lost tech at us. I love lost tech. Ajax says, fix weapon groups on the Victor. I mean, I had the weapon groups the way I like them. Unless it reset them for whatever reason. We do need to give it its paint job, though. That is one thing we need to do. It did earn its colors. Let's see, what's the... Oh. Oh my. Nope. 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 Alright, so here we go. We're gonna do that. And again, as always, any mech that I'm gonna be using, I want bright red. I want them to see me coming a mile away. Missing a medium laser on group 3. Am I? Oh, yep. You show right. Well, good shit. Good catch, Ajax. My bad. I apologize. That is my fault. Alright, the awesome's all fixed up. The Victor put in some good work for us. Let's have a look at the contracts. And it's going to be another 75 difficulty, but I'm okay with that. Of course, we'll take max salvage shares so that we can hopefully get our hands on some more of that sweet, sweet lost tech. And we can also potentially take a little bit more tonnage as well. Although I am not gonna give the Pulse Master to the AI, but I will give them this one. Okay, chat, hear me out. Hear me out. Here's what I want to do. Because we're getting to a point in the campaign where we need more tonnage. And we're having difficulty reaching those tonnage limits. I'm not going to do it right now, but here's what I want to do. Probably the next time we hit an industrial zone. And I'm saying this to you because I need you guys to remind me. Y'all know I forget shit all the time. But what I want to do is I want to take these two because they're just 1G Battle Masters, right? There's nothing special about these two Battle Masters. They're just 1Gs. Now, we do have the 1M, but this is a melee variant. But the 1Gs, I want to turn these into AI boats. So I want to strip off the high-value equipment, the pulse lasers and the double heat sinks and all that stuff, and just turn them into AI boats. So that we can hand them off to the AI, let them run them, and not have to worry about them burning up a bunch of high-value equipment. So, remind me the next time we hit an industrial zone that I need to rebuild the 1G Battle Masters because we need heavier mechs, but I don't trust the AI with pulse weaponry. Like, they could probably do good damage with it. The thing that I'm scared of is that they're going to get the arms blown off and the torsos blown off, and then we're going to lose all that stuff. I don't want to lose that stuff. So, remind me when we get to the next industrial zone, where we're going to do some work on these Battle Masters. But for right now, I think we just go with what we have. Actually, you know what? I'll swap out the Orion for this one. We'll take in this 1G. Now give us a little bit more tonnage. I'm also kind of surprised. This Zeus has been very, very useful, even in its default configuration. I have been largely impressed with that up till now. Let's see. Ansie's good in the Battle Master. And I don't think we had anybody that was better in a Marauder, so we'll just go ahead and leave Mara where they're at, and everybody else is good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it hot, chat. Yeah, scientific. I mean, there's definitely ways to build a Battle Master for the AI. It's just we're currently in a conflict zone and we don't have a lot of money, so I would rather wait until we get to an industrial hub before I start trying to do that.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
All systems nominal, Chad.
Whitby's stronghold is here in this remote, uninhabited volcanic region. Getting to here was easy enough. The real problem will be getting to her. You have one primary objective here, Commander. Take Whitby out. That's strange. Commander, that facility does not appear in the system's charts. In fact, I'm detecting several more large structures like it in the area. Something doesn't seem right here.
It's always north, man. It's always north, man. Alright, let's go. Well, take him out then. You don't need my permission to shoot down a VTOL.
Target, Commander.
You do not need my permission to shoot down a VTOL.
Those bridges must have been destroyed by the heretics. You should be able to clear it using your jump jets.
You didn't tell me to bring jump jets on this mission, Riata.
Enemy destroyed.
And I already removed the jump jets from this vector.
Target acquired.
Focusing our fire on target.
Uh-oh. There we go. I cannot believe I missed.
Target destroyed.
I missed with the big guns, took him out with the mediums.
New target Phoenix Hut.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
Can you though? You're standing in lava. I don't know if anybody told you that.
Kill shots.
Yeah, shame on you, Ajax. I don't read the briefings. Every mission boils down to some variant of go in and kill everything. So,
About to go critical.
to me, reading the briefings is largely a waste of time. Okay, where's the critical? You said it was gonna go critical, Mara.
Target destroyed.
So that was a fucking lie. Correct. Full alpha charge. As you should. Alright, so we gotta get up the hill.
Go down.
Fair enough. Let's see, if I switch over... There we go. It's a dervish. It's a dervish.
Commander, that mech is going critical.
It was a dervish. Is it actually going to go critical? It doesn't look like it's going critical. You guys need to stop calling that shit out. You're liars. Oh, hi. Hi, Mark. I was not expecting to walk around the corner into a Hunchback 4G. My mistake. Yeah, Saint 4G. He's been making a strangely large number of appearances during this mission chain.
Inside these mountains.
Looks like it's seen better days. I'll run an analysis. In the meantime, watch your back. I feel you'll be getting some
Where's the
company
Union?
soon.
Is it up here? I mean, I always want to take a break to have a look at Space Booba. Where's the Space Booba? Oh, there's the Space Booba. Nice. Very nice. There you go, Chet. Enjoy the Space Booba. We always take time to appreciate. All hail the Space Booba. All hail the Space Booba. What do we got? Oh, it's a crab. But it's just a 2-0 crab, so be rendered into the past tense. Let's see. Whoops. Wrong arm. There we go. That's right, I just used a Gauss rifle to take out a turret. I regret nothing.
Tango eliminated. Group target received.
Overlords are better drop shipped. You take that back, Pugs Hunter. You take that back. All hail the space booba. These are the rules. I don't write the rules. Let's see. Oh, I see you, Mate. Hydration incoming. Overlords are more like, you know, the, that brawl that Madonna wore. You know the one. Actually, believe it or not, Pugs Hunter, the turret cartel deserves 0 Gauss. I don't necessarily regret the decision, but I probably should have either used my my PPC or possibly the medium lasers instead, just for the sake of efficiency. All right, I gotta wait here for a second. I gotta wait for the rest of these donkeys to navigate their way down to me. You can do it, boys. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Look at that. Outstanding. Outstanding. Antsy, come on. Alright, I think we're good. Let's move on. Oh, I see a VTOL way out there. Let's see.
Try to avoid the lava as much as possible, Commander. Standing in it will raise your heat levels considerably. Mechs equipped with jump jets ought to be able to clear gaps with ease.
Is there actually drop on the Gauss rifle, or are we just outside its effective range, I wonder? I was hoping I could snipe it from here, but... So, General Quarters, if you don't know the Madonna bra that I'm talking about, just look that up. Madonna bra. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, this is the lava she was talking about. Alright. I mean, there's gotta be a way around. I just gotta figure it out. Alright, we're gonna have to walk through a little bit of lava, but I'm okay with that. I'll take a little bit of heat. And then let's get up here, and then I'll wait. Wait for the AI to catch up. Hey, stupid. Follow me.
Following your lead, Commander.
On me, doofus. Yes, I know there's enemies, that's fine. I don't want you standing in lava while you try to fight these.
That one out with a clean headshot.
Outstanding. Oh, more VTOLs. Let's do that. That's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Austin Powers fembots. Yeah, that's another good example of the shape we're talking about.
Target is down.
You motherfucker. Goddamn turret cartel. Get out of here with your bullshit. I feel like we're having to go the long way because I didn't bring jump jets. That's okay. I do most things the hard way. Why should this be any exception?
There's another Union. What's left of one anyway? What happened here?
More
Another
space,
derelict
Boo-boo.
dropship. This one is in much better condition. It's still broadcasting out transponder codes and what appears to be some form of message, but they're both very faint and showing high amounts of signal degradation. I'll begin to run an analysis on both now. Hopefully, it will provide us with some answers.
Get out of here with your AC bullshit. Now, I saw a turret over here. Where'd you go? Did my boys take you out? Because if not, I'm about to. Oh, it was a vehicle. Well, excuse me all to hell. Pardon the intrusion. Well, it's funny you should mention that, Grumpy, because at the very beginning, Brianna was like, oh, this is an uninhabited planet, and yet there's all these people on it. So I think officially, it no longer qualifies as uninhabited. Maybe I don't understand the meaning of the word uninhabited? Question mark? No, she said uninhabited, not uninhabitable. Which implies that people could live here, they just don't. How the fuck did you survive that? That's impressive.
Commander, I have information on the derelict unions.
Okay.
Starlink Defense Force, 6th Army, 309th Royal Battleneck Division. That last ship is broadcasting out a Mayday signal. The 309th Royal famously took part in General Kerensky's exodus from the Inner Sphere. It appears that these two ships were shot down centuries ago, attempting to link up with the Exodus fleet. Both dropships appear to have been shot down at low altitudes. So remarkably, outside of external damage from impacts, most of the ship's content would have been unharmed in the crash.
Don't say clans, though.
Noticeable evidence of salvaging.
Don't say clans.
The Royal Battleneck divisions were among the elite units of the SLDF, known for fielding the most advanced technology they had available. That would explain the mechs fielded by these zealots. Even centuries old, the tech on those mechs massively outclasses anything on the market today.
We gotta remember not to blow the arms off of these things, because that's where all the weapons are that we want. We gotta leg them instead. Alright, there we go. No, I know Earth. I know they're not clanners, but, like, so much of this game goes out of its way to hint at the clans without ever directly mentioning them. Like, even in the DLC, like, it's so obvious that they wanted to do the clan invasion, but just didn't. And now seeing that the next game is gonna be the clan invasion, I'm like, yep, makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. How is murking in the Inner Sphere going today? So far, so good, Travis. So far, so good. We're doing the Will of Kali mission chain, getting ourselves some lost tech. We actually just picked up a Royal Highlander on the last mission, although we spent a lot of our remaining funds to get our hands on it. So we're gonna have to make some more money back before we can actually rebuild it. But we have it, which is the hard part. Alright, so do we go through here? Is this... Like, I need to get way up there. I guess we go this way? Oh, for sure, Travis. I mean, I think we have at least one Gauss rifle, although I'm not sure what tier it is. But yeah, I plan to fully rebuild that Royal Highlander eventually.
Mercenary, you dare challenge me? If you are here to stop my
Ascension, you are too late. I will take everything that is precious to the old hag that hired you, but not before crushing you like the insect that you are.
Okay. Bring your bullshit.
Near target. Orion.
Let's see. Oh, a fancy Orion. Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't see you. My apologies. My apologies.
And you will die at my hand.
Sure. Yeah. If you don't mind, though, I'm just gonna take your legs. Although, to be fair, I am gonna back up a little bit and take out your support first. If it's not too much trouble. I have no idea what's going on right now. Wow. They actually took me down. Holy shit. That was some firepower right there. Good God.
Near target. Orion.
But hey, you know what? Picking up the Battle Master next. I'm good with that. Worth it.
Target destroyed. Weapon.
Looks like
Worth
Whitby has
it.
met her maker. Great work, Commander. I
I hope we didn't lose that pilot, though. I forget who was in that, but please tell me they didn't die. I'm gonna be very unhappy if they did. I wasn't paying attention to see if they ejected. Yeah, that's true, Erst, but I didn't exactly have a whole lot of options. I mean, I was stuck in a box canyon, I couldn't back up, I couldn't go forward. It was absolutely the worst possible position to be in. Let's see what we got here. So we got, okay, alright. We got a Cyclops with some decent salvage. Quick draw, the Stalker. Man, we blew up all the good stuff in that Stalker. I can, but you expect me to get good at this game, and you should know better. First. Yeah, not really as much lost tech on this one as I was hoping for. Not as much as I was hoping for. I will take some double heat sinks, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, let's see what we can do with the mech salvage. I guess we take the Stalker. Strip what we can and sell it. And then, what can I take for one pick? I could take another piece of Orion salvage. Just to have it. Alright, there we go. Incapacitated for 84 days, but not dead. Alright, so nobody died, that's all that matters. Oh, they didn't center torso me, they headshotted me, holy shit. There you go. No head. So, booyah shaka. Turns out, it wasn't me being bad, it was just them getting lucky. Suck shit, Erst. That still sucks, though. It is finally done. The mad heretic and all the weak-minded followers she told lies to are dead, all thanks to you. The Church does not wish to see Wendry's delusional crusade martyr her or her forsaken cause. As such, as a token of our true leader's gratitude and generosity, you are free to take the heretic's mech with you. I'll take a hero, Orion, absolutely. But listen carefully, Commander. Despite our sincere gratitude for your handling of our sensitive issue, yeah, that's right, wiping your ass for you, you and your staff are the only souls who knows of us without being brought into the fold. If you dare speak our name or allude to any church secrets you may or may not have encountered while under your employ in any corner of the galaxy before our grand reveal, the Church of Kali will find you and prop up your corpse right beside them. You can try. I relish the opportunity. For what we've pledged our loyalty to the one true avatar of Kali, and her return is near. Our leader has seen her in her mind's eye, has seen the white tiger, has seen the Rakshasa, and has seen that once united the galaxy will burn, cleansing all of the non-believers. When that day comes, I pray that you will stand with us again, Commander. We will be sure to make your loyalty worth your while. Lady, I have a feeling that the next time we meet, it's gonna be down the barrel of an autocannon, but sure. Alright, let's have a look at this puppy. God, look at that. Just like the rest of the mech, outstanding condition, and just, oh, headshot. Even the computer gets lucky sometimes. Ain't that about a bitch? Well, I'll tell you what. Instead of fixing everything up, well, I'll continue fixing the Orion. I'll save the repairs on the Victor, and we'll head to an industrial zone first. Let's see what we got here. So it doesn't actually have that much lost tech in it, but the double heatsink kit is salvageable. So let's see. This is the YAJ. Driven to madness by a shapeless cult known as the Will of Kali, Aditi Winby, there we go, had attracted outside attention through the merciless butchering of civilians, piloting a mech she styled Yad al-Jawza, claiming it fell from the sky and was granted to her to fulfill her destiny. Seemingly excommunicated from the religion she gave her life to, she and the splinter sect she led intended to purge the inner sphere of heresy and bring about as much death as possible. Well, I'll be sure to use the mech to do exactly that. Let's see, so we got the hero armor bonus, as you do. This has got energy cooldown and laser beams. Okay, so lasers and missiles. Rugged is always good. Easy to maintain, always good. Anti-air targeting, meh, take it or leave it. But yeah, easy to maintain and rugged is great, plus energy and missile buffs. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. In the meantime, let's dump it into storage. We'll put it in cold storage. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Stalker in cold storage as well. We're gonna rebuild and or strip these mechs, but I just want to get some of them out of storage. Or put some of them in storage so that we're not spending as much money. Warhammer Battlemaster. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get to an industrial zone first. Alright, Dark Sarah. Well, it was good to have you. Thanks for hanging out with us for a while. We appreciate you, as always. Thanks for spending some time with us on a Saturday. Hopefully you had a good time, and I hope you have an outstanding rest of your Saturday and weekend. So much death. Why not have a mech dedicated to bringing ice cream to everyone? I mean, I'm sure there are mechs that are dedicated to, you know, like, delivering ice cream and stuff like that, but you're never gonna see them on the battlefield. I mean, unless somebody's crazy. Alright, star map. Let's see. Who do we have the best reputation with currently? And let me have a look. Achievements, stats. There we go. Faction standings. So obviously Davian's gonna be the place to go if we want to get the best prices, because they fucking love us. After helping them with Kestrel Lancers, man, they are loving us. Merrick will also give us some decent prices. Liao is still suspicious, so we probably don't want to hang out with them too much. So ideally, we want to hit a Davian industrial zone. The closest one is going to be up here, I think. Although it is telling us that we have a narrative mission right here. I wonder what that is. It doesn't tell me what it is. But we can come back to it. So let's head up here to the industrial zone, and then we'll just kind of We'll just bum around in this area and see what we can do. There's actually a transmission here, so that might be a pilot. We'll head there first. 62 days, 400k. If there's an ice cream mech, I call dibs on piloting the booze mech. I mean, again, I'm sure there's plenty of crazy ideas for mechs within the civilian sector. There's a rare catapult, but it's not a hero catapult. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Preacher. Looks like another epic pilot or legendary pilot. I have a contact that needs extraction from a facility in Bethel ASAP, and my employer is willing to pay you top dollar to make that happen. Who the fuck are you to just come to me out of nowhere for this? The job is simple. Get dirt side and keep the local garrison forces busy by any means necessary. Your distraction will buy the time my contact needs to escape. You do not need to concern yourself with anything else besides staying alive until the appointed time. Alright? Once we get clear of the system, I'll contact you again with full payment. I'm sorry I cannot accept your request to go through Comstar's MRB. My employer insists that this contract must remain off the books. I've read your file and I know what you're capable of. This isn't a problem for you. No, obviously not. I assure you that you will be well paid for the extra risk. Good, good. I like money. And my employer is prepared to offer additional financial aid for any loss of life or limb. I look forward to your favorable reply. Sure. Absolutely. Alright, now that we're in the industrial zone, let's first see if there are any hero mechs. Does not appear to be. Alright, then we can go ahead and get the work started. So let's repair the Victor. We'll repair the other battle mechs as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel that work order on the Battle Master because, as I recall, I'm going to rebuild them. Go ahead and fix up the Zeus. Fix up the Marauder. And then, let's see. What are we bringing out? Number one, we're going to bring out the Longbow. And we're bringing out the Longbow because I want to strip it and sell it. So we strip it down. That's what she said. What else are we gonna sell? Stalker, probably the same story. Strip it and sell it. What of it we can salvage? Sadly, in spite of everything, we lost the Royal Heatsink kit, but it does still have some double heat sinks. It still has an ER large, has an Artemis LRM-15, so it's still got some stuff worth taking off. Yeah, bring out your dead. Indeed. Indeed. Let's see. This Shadowhawk, I don't think we're ever gonna use it, to be honest with you. Like, I know we got it as part of a pilot package. I think I'm just gonna strip it and sell it. I don't see us ever using it. Let's see. I'm also gonna strip and sell the 6K Wolverine. Again, it served us well, but I just don't see a need for it in the future. I'm tempted to sell the Charger as well. Yeah, I think we sell the Charger as well, because there are other variants of the Charger that are better than this one. Let's see, what else? What else? We need to rebuild the Crab, the 27SL Crab. We need to rebuild the Orion. We got a lot of work to do here, Chet. Yeah, it's very expensive. As a matter of fact, I don't think we're going to be able to do all of this at once. So let's... The stuff that we're going to repair, let's put that back for now. Because you can see, we're already going to be spending a lot of money here. Let's see how... Because if it's going to take too long to strip these down, we might just have to... I might just have to sell them as is. So that's 12 days. Okay, I can live with 12 days. Let's have a look at the Wolverine. 22 days. Again, that's still within the window. It's not the end of the world. $27 days. Again, we're getting pretty close there. We're getting pretty close. So let's see. Payday is not until 71 days, so we can fast forward just a little bit. But before we do that, one thing we can do to make a little extra money on the side is some arena missions. So, again, our reputation in the arena is still pretty low, so we can pretty much run whatever we want, and I think we'll be guaranteed success. So let's go ahead, and I'll take maximum payout on these. And we'll see if we can make some money.
The weather's really kicking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited out there.
Well, I do want to... Yeah, you're probably right. Because of how expensive it's going to be. Like, I kind of want the Artemis and the double heat sinks, though. Off of the Stalker. That's why I want to strip it. Now, I know that stripping mechs costs a lot of money. But the whole reason that I took the Stalker as salvage is because it has some very high-value equipment on it. Like, I know we can save money by not stripping it, and incidentally make more money by selling it as is, but the whole reason that I took it is because of the double heat sinks and stuff on it. So, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Because basically we're losing an ER large laser, an Artemis 15, and 4 double heat sinks if I don't strip this thing. Yeah, let's see. If I just strip the stuff that I want. That's not a little money, that's a lot of fucking money. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. Yeah, okay. So I see what it's doing now. I understand what it's doing now. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So here's what the game is doing. It is charging me to strip all of the equipment off the mech, including the shit that's busted. So I'll have to be a little more choosy about how we do this. I don't know why it's doing that, because that's dumb. But, it is what it is. I want the engine core. The medium lasers we can leave behind. If we just strip this whole thing, though, yeah, it's only 170k, so I'm not real worried about that. So the completed mechs I don't mind stripping down, but let's go over this again so that we're not spending money stripping equipment that we're not even gonna get back. Take that, take that, take the double heat sinks, take the ER laser. I mean, how much is it gonna take to pull out a medium? Does it even matter? Jesus. Okay, I'll leave the medium in there. If it's gonna cost me 30 grand and 2 more days just to remove a medium laser, you can keep your fucking medium laser. Alright, that is much more manageable in terms of cost. Let's do the same thing with the longbow. Is there even anything... I mean, a tier 4 small laser that I'll never use. Like, this is tier 4 equipment. I think it's worth salvaging. Even if I don't use it, I can put it in another mech. And then we'll take the engine core, as you do. I think we leave the rest. Yeah, so we'll have to be a little more choosy from now on damaged mechs. Because up until now, I've basically just been hitting the strip button. But I'll pay more attention next time around. Alright, so we'll do that for now. Let's look at this Battlemaster while we're at it. to get repaired. We do not have the ER large to fill that out, but that's okay, because we were going to remove it anyway. Actually, now that I think about it, is it cheaper to remove it or just replace it? Because they want almost 600k to repair. And then another... Yeah. Alright, so let's say... We don't have any tier 1s? Oh, we do. Alright. So I just put that in there. Because it's going to be a pretty expensive refit anyway. The short burst lasers I'm okay with leaving in there. That doesn't bother me. The only thing that I need to do is we need to pull out some double heat sinks. And I'll just replace them with regular heat sinks. Yeah, and then this one's pretty much ready to go. I mean, I could down tier some of the equipment. Oh yeah, pull the double heatsink kit too. Yeah, absolutely. So that's already over a month and 700k. The question is, do we bother to down tier the equipment? I think it doesn't really matter. All this stuff is pretty common, so I think it's fine where it's at. Go ahead and start the work on that. And that'll get one of the 1Gs rebuilt. This is the one that's going to be really expensive, though. Because we're going to have to pull out all the pulse weapons and replace it with something else. So for right now, let's go with the work orders that we currently have. Get those done. And I'll go ahead and cold storage some of these mechs as well. Just so we can save a little bit more money. Thankfully, none of these are upgraded, so it's not actually going to hurt us to cold storage them for right now. The Awesome has upgrades. The Black Knight does not. The Warhammer does not. The 1M Battlemaster does not. This Orion does not. Alright, there we go. There we go. And then the rest of these mechs will be gone shortly. All right. Now, in the meantime, let us consider taking a mission. We'll do some arena missions in the meantime to make a little money on the side. Mate says, what's the most people we had live? Like in the company? I'm not sure. I mean, I would say this is probably the most pilots we've ever had in the company at the moment. We definitely didn't have this many pilots in the vanilla campaign. Didn't need that many pilots, honestly. But the commander's injured. You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time.
Let me in! Let me in!
Oh, well, there we go. Apparently, Twitch unfucked itself, and that alert is working as intended now. Yes, now. Requesting to be put in, so I will put you on the list. Yes, now. Congratulations. You do have quite a few people ahead of you. But you are on the list. Yeah, we're gonna have a real crab battle. We are gonna have a real crab battle. So let's put in our pilots with the good affinity for the crab. And Erst sounds like he's ready to go. Which one is this? Okay, this is the short burst. Outstanding. Oh, live online. We have, on a few very rare occasions, had 100 people live in this channel. And it was usually when we had a lot of people like we do right now, and actually end up getting, like, somebody come in with a raid. I think it's only happened, like, 2 times in the channel history. But we have actually managed to crack 100 on a couple of very rare occasions. And it was usually only for a couple minutes, because whenever somebody raids, you have the people that show up and then usually just immediately leave. They just want to raid to be part of the community, and I still appreciate those folks. But yeah, we're gonna have a crab battle. Let's go make some money in the arena, chat. Let's do it.
The Mechwarriors are locked and ready. They will duke it out for a shot at
What do we got?
ultimate glory.
Got an Irby.
Target acquired.
We got an assassin and something else, and they want us to take out this Wolverine within the time limit. I can make that happen. We'll focus fire on this donkey. We have the power of large lasers and carcinization on our side. No, don't get close to the melee Wolverine, you doofus. The hell's wrong with you? Don't get close to the melee Wolverine, you doofus. Are you trying to get killed? Get the clamps. Get the clamps.
Opponent went flying.
There we go.
Oh, Mason strikes down another opponent. He's
Had to
acquitting
save
himself
Mate
well
before
on
they
that.
get themselves blown up. Get clamped, nerd. Get clamped again. That's a fast Irby, though.
His weapon systems took a big hit.
That is a fast Irby.
Just suffered a forced amputation.
Get clamped. Oh, he's packing a PPC too. Good lord. That Irby was not fucking around.
Commander's target to group up. His weapon is taken out. His opponent will try and take advantage.
Where you going? Why are you jumping away? Nerd. Turn around and shoot the dude who's shooting you in the back, please. Time to give him the clamps. Time to give him the clamps. Oh, he's coming. He's coming with that mace. He's coming with that mace.
Amputation.
Thankfully, I took the mace out right before he could whack me with it.
Oh, did you see that? The ammo just went off like fireworks. Mason just gutted out a
There we go.
massive win.
There we go.
Opponents will surely be taking down his name after that. Another opponent off the board. Mason is brimming with confidence.
Yeah, Mate got a little too overzealous on that one. Decided to take on a melee Wolverine. But aside from that, went pretty well. Went pretty well. Yeah. Oh. Oh shit, I'm sorry, chat. I was having a drink of water there and it went down the wrong pipe. Good lord, just had a coughing fit. I apologize. Ugh, alright, look at that. We have finally made it to turnip status in the arena, chat. We are finally on the level of fresh produce. Which means that the arena missions are going to get a little bit harder from here on out. Well, we put PPCs and rifles on an Irby. It's a trash can, not a trash can. Correct. Correct. They do actually have this thing available for salvage, but of course, we took the money. So, actually, I can take that as salvage anyway. Are you serious? I mean, if you're gonna let me, I'm gonna do it. What else do we got? We got some Shadowhawk salvage. Not really worth it. So, let's take some lasers and I guess a bin of ammo. Again, we mostly did this for the money, not for the salvage, but shit, if you're gonna let me take an urban mech, I'm gonna take an urban mech. And we also got some autocannons, a PPCX, and it's tier 1, outstanding, and some light burst fire rifles. Not too bad, all things considered. Mate says it's past midnight, my net connection's getting choppy for some reason, have to reload the page. Yeah, that happens, Mate. Especially, you know, again, we're peak time on a Saturday, so that's to be expected. But good to have you as always. Glad to see you in the chat. Glad you could hang out with us. Hopefully you had a good time. And I always wish you a good rest of your Saturday or Sunday, whichever the case may be. And an outstanding rest of your weekend as well. Take care of yourself. Especially in that part of the world. I know things are a little hairy over there. So I wish you the best until next time. But let's see. Let's have a look at this. This is the Shadowhawk that we stripped down. So that's already done. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and sell it. Not too bad. Not too bad. 2 million C-bills for that. Looks like the Stalker is also completed, so we'll go ahead and sell that. Another 2.1 million for that one. Outstanding. Longbow, what are we gonna get? Oh, mama, almost 3 million. Now keep in mind, we are getting extra money because Davian is in love with us. But I'll take it. Let's see, what else? I think everything else is good. Still waiting for these other mechs to be stripped down, so that'll take a little bit, but we're already back up to 14 million, so we're making progress. In the meantime, let's have a look at this Irby. Let's have a look at this Irby. Because I wonder if it's fast because of the engine core, or if it's fast because of the supercharger, because I suspect it's the supercharger. The supercharger that I don't... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So if we take that out, we'll take that. I'll take the light rifle ammo just because we don't have a lot of it right now. And obviously we're going to take the double heat sinks. I guess we might as well take the PPC as well. Would have been nice to salvage the XL engine, but it is what it is. Am I missing anything, chat? Or is that it? I think that's everything. Repair it and try it out in our light plate to try how fast it is. Like I said, I think the majority of the speed was coming from the supercharger, and if that's the case, we could put that in anything, including another Irby. Trying to repair this thing is going to be ridiculously expensive for almost zero benefit. So we'll spend 63k in about 2 weeks to strip off all the useful equipment and then sell it. In the meantime, see if we can get those crabs put back together. Because we do have another 4-for-4 free-for-all. And this is another open 400-ton potential fight, so I say we do it. And we'll take out the same squad.
Your visibility will be compromised out there.
Mission starts in 21 days. That'll get the repairs done, and it'll give Mate some time to get rested and healed. Pulling out for the Arma op will still be lurking. Iders, we'll have fun with the app. Hopefully you boys have another good one. If not, then maybe we'll still be here when you get back. I don't know. We'll have to see. But have a good one, and if we don't see you before then, have an outstanding rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you on the next stream. In the meantime, let's get Crab Squad back out there. Now, did you actually... You did, in fact, replace the large laser, so we're going in. We're going in as we should. Now, this might be a mistake, chat. This might be a mistake. Because we just leveled up. Which means the enemies we're going to be seeing in arena missions are going to be tougher.
Hey, Mac fans, it's your boys Jackson and Cotton
So,
in the broadcast
we
chat.
could be
We've got
walking into
real
a fight we're not
tasty
ready
act about
for.
to unfold. They better
Jenner.
deliver the goods, Jackson. Are
Well,
you
I saw
all
3
prepared
lights
to
and a
be
medium,
salty?
so I think we'll be okay. I didn't get to see them all, but I'm not scared by that tonnage. Correct, Ajax. Let's charge and give them the full alpha, as you do.
New target. Vulcan. Target.
A Vulcan, a Jenner, a Commando, and another Jenner. Alright, yep. I am not threatened by these mechs. This lance does not scare me. That doesn't mean we won't necessarily take damage, but in terms of threat level, I'm not real worried. And I love how enthusiastic Jonah is. They are ready. Where did you go? There you are. Let's go get the Jenner, boys. If he's gonna try to flank around, then we should welcome him. That's gotta be the Vulcan taking shots at us. Don't be afraid to give them the clamps, boys. I just don't want you doing that when they've got melee weapons.
Now we're talking. Looks like they're about to rain down fire on each other. I hope they brought their umbrellas.
Give them the clamps.
He's making it look easy out
Give
there.
them the clamps. Get off of that wall so I can punch you. Get clamped. Get clamped again.
Another opponent on the scrap heap, starting to build a tower of himself. This could be a
Hey, that's
tipping
another
point
one
here,
down.
folks. He's lost some firing capabilities. He'll need to adjust in a hurry. Yeah, time
Listen,
is not your friend,
listen, Jackson, Cotton, I know you guys are trying to commentate, but you're a little bit behind on what's going on. Yep, here comes the infectious crustacean sweeping the nation.
God, you can save that for therapy. Targeting info updated.
Oh no. Oh no, it's just a commando. He doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't realize it, but he doesn't stand a chance.
Cotton, this is a big moment here. One of his weapons has been taken out. He could be in serious trouble. I know I would be soiling myself in the cockpit, Jackson. That was too much information.
I mean, to be fair, towards the very beginning of this campaign...
Clutch victory. This was a heck of a finish.
Excuse me?
It all out there, Jackson. Seriously,
Oh,
I
I know what
think I've seen
happened.
it on the leg.
So he ran over here and he hit one of the little explosive scenery things, and because his center torso was already damaged, the little bit of extra damage from the explosion actually took him out. But it gave me credit for it. But yeah, very early in this campaign, we did an arena mission. I think it was like the first or second mission in this career, and I took a commando into like an 8v8 free-for-all or something like that, and we managed to take down like 6 mechs, but then I got burned down by a fire starter. So I can absolutely relate to the living in fear when you're in a commando. Alright, let's see. We can take the Jenner, we can take the Vulcan. Neither one of them is especially good, but the Jenner will be decent money. I'm not even going to strip that one, I'm just going to sell it because it doesn't have any lost deck on it. So there we go. Let us sell the Jenner for another 1.2. And we have stripped the Irby, so let's go ahead and sell that as well. Almost 2 million for an urban mech is pretty damn good. That ought to give you an idea of how much that lost tech is worth. Normally, if you sell an Irby in that kind of shape, you'd get maybe 300k for it. But getting almost 2 million for an urban mech, that's damn good money. Alright, so the Wolverine is now officially stripped down. You served with distinction, 6k. But sadly, we're ready to move on. And the Charger, you only served in a couple of missions, but once again, you served with distinction. You earned your colors. But we need that 4 million back. Alright. Sadly, as much as I want the improved sensors, because we got headshotted, literally the first time any of my mechs have been headshotted in the game, and it had to be in the mech that I was driving, we lost the improved sensors, but Solaris and other places are usually good about that, so yeah, here we go. More improved sensors, I'm gonna immediately buy them, and I'm gonna replace that. Improved sensors aren't the best, but they're pretty good. I mean, it's better than nothing. So there we go. That'll get the Victor up to 100%. Thankfully, the sensors don't weigh anything, so it doesn't actually cost us that much to replace them. Watched Dodgeball last week, and I was surprised by how close these guys got the vibe of Cotton and Pepper. Yeah, no, that was definitely the inspiration. Definitely the inspiration for them. But let's see. This is the 1G that we still need to rebuild. So this one is done. Shit. Alright, it's not quite done. Load out. Hold on. One more thing. One more thing. Take those improved sensors out of there. Now, let's get this other 1G put together. Yes, General Quarters. So, we were on the final mission of the Will of Kali. I kind of got stuck in a little bit of a box canyon, and I couldn't really maneuver. And I was in the Victor, the Dragon Slayer Victor, and a Cyclops just fucking headshotted me. And the commander was the one piloting it, but I did survive. I was incapacitated for like 90 days or something like that. No, it wasn't you this time. Believe it or not. Alright, now, let us get this 1G stripped down, get all the good equipment out of it, and rebuild it for the AI. We've already got the machine guns, which is good. We will slap a large laser in there. Throw in some Frank's Red Hot, as you do. And let me see, put in the SRM6 to give it a little bit of bonus damage. Of course, we need to put in some ammo. I guess we'll put the machine gun ammo in the feet, because ammo goes in the feet. Armor's already laid out the way it should be, so I think at this point we just fill it up with heat sinks. Am I forgetting something, chat? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Why does it feel like I have way too much extra tonnage on this thing? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna fill it up with heat sinks and we'll call it a day. And if it's wrong, we'll figure it out the hard way. Alright, chat, look at this design. Look at this design. For any obvious errors, any mistakes that I'm making. I have one bin of ammo, which is 320 rounds, but they're only using a single SRM6. I think that's fine. We've also got one bin of ammo for the machine guns. Again, 5,200 rounds. But it's for 2 machine guns. We filled out the medium lasers. We filled out the large laser. Why does it feel like this mech is missing something? No, I understand. I understand why I have extra weight, because we downgraded the weapons, but I feel like this is different from the other 1G we just put together. And it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's either gonna work or it's not, and if it doesn't, we'll figure out why after. That one's gonna be a little expensive, though, because we're pulling out all the pulse weaponry, but that's okay. Now that we have a little more money, let me see. Okay, both of these Warhammers are in good shape. We still got the thunderbolt. So I think we pull out the crab, the 27 SL crab, which this is the Star League, the Royal crab. And then let's have a look at this thing. Let's see about putting this one back together. Yeah, the other 1G has short burst, but hey, way the same. Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about this, because this could be our king crab until we have a king crab, if you know what I mean. Because the issue with Crab Squad is that right now, all 4 crabs are basically the same. Some of them are using large lasers, some are using large short burst lasers, but at the end of the day, they're all basically the same design. But with the Royal Crab, I think it makes a good squad leader for Crab Squad, at least until we get our hands on a king crab. So I think, rather than do what I would normally do and pull all the equipment off of it, I think we just rebuild it as is. The only thing is, I don't like it having an XL engine. And I'm very tempted to pull the XL and put an endo instead. But I don't think that's going to give us enough weight. Let me try it. Let me see if that works. Well, first of all, we got to get rid of jump jets because we don't use jump jets in this company. Now, do I have enough for endo? No, I still don't have enough. Son of a bitch. Alright, well let's pull the XL, and then we'll try to put in endo. Ah, it's close. It's close. Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. Endo makes it more expensive to repair. Pharaoh makes it more expensive to repair. And XL just blows the whole thing up if it gets cored. So, either we spend more money on chip damage and hope nothing gets blown up, or we hedge our bets and basically bet everything on the XL engine and just hope we never lose a side torso. Like, that's the gamble, basically. Either we take the XL engine and we lose everything, or we lose more money over a longer period of time because the armor and the structure damage is going to eat into our costs. Because basically we're paying double for structure damage, and we're paying 50% more for armor damage. Let's see. If I drop the medium pulse laser and just make that a medium short burst laser, that gets us under the tonnage limit. I mean, it's not a bad design, and it's already got a royal double heat sink kit here, and then it's also got additional double heat sinks, so we can absolutely manage the heat on this. And I think it's even a little faster than the default crab. I think the default crab uses a 200 or a 240 or something like that, so it's actually a little bit faster. Let's just go with it. Again, it's either gonna work or it's not. And if it doesn't, we'll find out the hard way. Oh no, we were using a 250 in these as well. Okay, well if that's the case, then this crab... can I don't know, does it show me which of these? Oh, I haven't actually started repairing them yet. Never mind, never mind. Alright, so this is the crab that I'm gonna strip and we'll sell it. I'm gonna take the engine core. I'm gonna pull the large lasers. If we strip out all the heat sinks, yeah, that's not actually gonna add that much. Okay. So you hate to see it go. You hate to see it go, but we are gonna replace one of these crabs, and it'll be this one. Because the short burst lasers to me have better performance, so I'd rather keep the ones that are set up for short burst. And there we go. That takes care of all of the arena missions that we currently have access to. And we've got some narrative missions right nearby. So let's see, what is this mission that it's currently got us going to? Oh, it's the pilot mission, Preacher. Okay, we can do that. Let's go get a pilot, chat. Let's go get a pilot.